Hey everybody, my name's Kim and welcome to my kitchen. So I've been meal prepping like crazy this morning. We've already made some scrambled eggs with cheese and some pancakes. And now I just want to share with everybody, this is a simple 5-ingredient recipe for a marinade for tofu. So if you like tofu or if you're looking for a healthier alternative to meat, if you're like vegetarian, or if you're just looking to eat something a little bit healthier without all the fat, tofu is great, but I don't know if I would try it just plain. I like to make marinades for it, so this is super simple. It's only 5 ingredients. And so the first ingredient I use is soy sauce. This is the low sodium version, but it's still got some sodium in it, so be careful with that, but that's the main ingredient. You just pour a lot of that in the bag. I would say about a half a cup, 3/4 of a cup in a bag. And then you're gonna add 2 tablespoons of pure sesame oil. A little bit of this stuff goes a long way, but it adds a lot as far as flavor. It gives it a really succulent flavor, and it's rich. You're also going to add some lemon juice. I would say 2 to 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. You're going to shake all that up in a bag, which I've already done here, as you can see. And then a couple of shakes of garlic powder. You don't have to use a whole lot of this, and if you prefer to use whole garlic cloves, you can use whole garlic cloves as well. And last but not least, some ground ginger. This will definitely give it that Asian flair, which is awesome. And ginger is actually good for the digestion as well. So add a couple of shakes of this in your marinade, and then you're just going to shake it all together in this bag. Make sure it's mixed really, really well. And then as you can see, I've actually already diced up tofu. I went ahead and prepped this beforehand. It's super easy to prep. I recommend getting extra firm tofu so it doesn't scramble up when you go to flip it, when you bake it. The firm texture just means that it'll hold together a lot better. So I went ahead and pressed it, which to press it, you just take 2 plates, put paper towels on the top and the bottom, put the tofu, like sandwich it in between, and then put a weight on top of it. And this will press all the extra water out of it. So you don't get a lot of extra water, because that's kind of gross. And then once you've cubed all that up, you're just going to toss the tofu into the bag. And then you're going to let it marinate in your fridge for about a day. This will allow that tofu to really absorb the flavor. And you want it to do that because if it doesn't absorb all the flavor, then it's not going to have much of a taste, right? So just toss your tofu in there. And we're going to zip that up. Make sure it's nice and zipped. You're going to shake it around there so you make sure every piece of tofu gets covered evenly. And then I like to throw it on a plate when I put it in the fridge. That way, in case if the bag leaks for any reason, you're also safeguarded with the plate. And that's it. You just pop it in the fridge. You let this marinate for a day. And then you're going to bake it in your oven in a shallow pan at 425 degrees. And you're going to bake it for about 15-20 minutes, and you're going to constantly stir the tofu. You're going to put it in, let it bake for about 10 or 15 minutes. You're going to flip it, put it in for another 10 or 15 minutes, and then you're just going to bake it till it's as crispy or as soft as you like, okay? All right, well, I hope you guys got some great tips out of this, and here's to healthier living. See you next time.